One quiet afternoon, the kind where time feels suspended.
It was killing me inside. It was tough.
That he made a faithful choice, one reckless decision in a heartbeat. And as the shadows grew longer,
I was just feeling this unease, an urge.
his world began to fracture, leaving him to confront a future he could never have predicted.
I just isolated myself from the whole world. I couldn't step out of the house. Even my kids wouldn't recognize me. I couldn't recognize myself in looking at the mirror.
One decision, taken in the spare of the moment, was to lead to this accident that was to change his life forever, turn his world upside down.
I was just sitting around, browsing on my phone. It was just a normal Sunday. I was waiting for the wife and kids to get ready to go out. So I was just sitting there, waiting. The kids were excited to go out. I had no intention of doing anything other than just sitting there on the couch. But I don't know, something was really, really bugging me. I just couldn't put my finger on it. I was just feeling this unease, an urge that there's something I need to do. But what exactly, I didn't know.
It was this feeling that exactly led him to make a decision that was going to change his life forever.
I couldn't fight it. I couldn't fight the feeling, the urge. At that moment, I just got up off the couch, and I remember thinking to myself, it won't take long. And I went straight up to the bathroom.
He was about to make a decision that will turn his world upside down.
I mean, in my head it's only going to take a few minutes.
Those few minutes were about to make the next few weeks a total hell.
In my head, it was only going to take a few minutes. I mean, I knew this shaving machine for years. I knew how it worked. I knew it inside out. It knew me. It was just going to take a minute or two. Mustache was just touching the lip and it was just annoying me. I just had to trim it before I get out of the house. I mean, I knew it without looking how many clicks it takes. Just a few clicks it took. And without confirming, I assumed I want the right measurement. And I just remember clicking that and hearing that buzzing sound. And as it touched my lip, I heard the sound. But it wasn't the sound. As soon as I looked down at the white basin, it looked more than calculated. The amount of hair that just fell. I knew it somehow in my heart, but I thought I need to confirm by looking at the mirror. I looked up. I looked up and he was gone. Half of that hash, it was just gone. All those years of being together, and with just one stroke it was gone.
But he had yet to make the toughest decision.
The tash was gone. Well, half of it, all gone. And at that moment, I had to make that decision. I had no choice. It had to be done. I had to do the same to the other half. It was hard, but I had to do it. I had no other choice. There was no other way. I mean, anyone in my situation would have done that. So I aborted it. I aborted the other half.
After such a fatal error, a fatal accident, when you have no choice but to repeat the steps, only this time by looking at the mirror, can only do one thing to a man, scar him even more for life.
It was hard, you know. First few weeks, I secluded myself. I isolated myself from the whole world. It was so difficult stepping outside that house, facing people, the public, the neighbors. My whole life just turned upside down. My kids wouldn't recognize me. The shame, the embarrassment. It's tough, you know, when you spend so many years and build so much memory with your tash, then just one mistake and it's all gone.
A month after the interview, I met up with him again to see how life is treating him. That Sunday afternoon, he could not get himself to wash down the remains of his moustache, so he gathered them and scattered them right beneath this tree. He is indeed still living with the trauma, taking it a day at a time, but he comes here regularly to pay respect to his moustache that he lost.